ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First carry as a Falcon for the man coming home to Georgia, Todd Gurley. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for them.
Under pressure, and he'll go down, back at the 26-yard line. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Third and long, it's Ryan. It's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 26 yards. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
The kickoff for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is DJ Reed returning. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and learning all off-season about our season opening opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Number 14,
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
the kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
Michael,
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And this defense, of course, well aware of what Todd Gurley can do from his days in the NFC West. They had to game plan ways to stop him for 5 years as a member of the St. Louis and then later the L.A. Rams. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Julio. And a 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The goal line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. That
drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Gurley, the ball
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
on the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down, it's Carson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
To Chris Carson.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Well, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Seattle.
Going on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Throwing again. Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Seahawks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Wilson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. LeRoy Reynolds leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Ryan. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jordan Brooks brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Reed. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go play action now. Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On first down, Wilson. So left side here, and it's complete. 30, past the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Brought down at the
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
First down, Seattle.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Carson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Carson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Here's Carson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Is good. good.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And Hall not going to bring this one out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now Ryan on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, but it'll be second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it. He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
It's a pickup of
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
at the 38-yard line.
Here's Ryan. Right side by Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now Gurley. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Ryan. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again. Ryan gets this one to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now it's Gurley. Bulldozes past him. Get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Allen Bailey. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
3rd down.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now it's Wilson. Now he'll let it go deep over the... And got his man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, 38 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
His kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Big run there by Gurley. 67 yards on the ground.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Falcons 31. Seahawks.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
Buying time to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Ryan. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Reed. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
6-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Wilson's pass.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
14. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game. On
1st and 10. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Adrian Terrell. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2. At the 12-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.